I'll be with you in just a second. I was finishing up on something. I was trying out some stuff that I want to do for a Halloween party coming up. Where's the party? Are we ready? I decided on my coming back, since I've been sick for the last week, that I would do something fairly simple to get back in the swing of things. And what I'm going to do is answer the 10 questions that go along with unpopular opinions. I have a few. It happens. Okay. 1. A popular product that you don't like. Very simple. Lip plumping lipstick. Any kind. Doesn't matter. Every time I've tried to use any of the lip plumpers, it has made my mouth sore and it blows my lips up to the point where they start to crack. So yeah, lip plumping lipstick, any brand. I don't care what the brand is, any brand. No thank you. Okay, a product everyone hates but you love. Not everyone completely hates this, but it's Pond's cold cream. It's an old favorite. My grandmother got me started on it. My mom used it. I've used it my entire life. But it's an older product. This is one of the products that doesn't get a lot of talking about because it's an older product and they're not doing sponsors and going out and PRing with the YouTubers and that kind of thing. But it is my favorite thing. It takes makeup off. It doesn't matter what kind of makeup it is. It takes all my makeup off and I am a happy camper. Expensive eyeshadows. Are they worth it? Okay, this can be a real hit and miss kind of thing because you can get some inexpensive eyeshadows, like the ones right here, that are wonderful. They do great. They're great. The pigment is good. The formula is excellent. And you can sometimes get a really expensive palette that you hate the formula. There's too much kickback. It's too chalky. It doesn't have any pigment. It all depends on what you're looking for. And yeah, I would expect that if I'm spending extra money for an expensive palette, I'm really expecting that it's going to be the top of the line, that it's going to give me exactly what I'm looking for. So it becomes a real disappointment if what you're looking for is not in that expensive palette. Some of them are great. They really are. Excuse me. But some of them are not. Yes, if you want the expensive palette and it's working for you, then it's worth it. If you want a reasonable palette and you find one that's not so expensive and it works for you and works well, then no, the higher end one would not be worth it to you. It's going to be a matter of, you know, what you're looking for and your personal choices. Okay, a popular brand you don't like. Now, this may get me kicked off of more than one possibility for a PR. I don't like Huda Beauty. I really just do not like Huda Beauty. After the bit of a scandal they had with Beauty Bakery and the setting powder, and even a fairly close copy of their advertising images, I have no confidence in Huda Beauty whatsoever. They ripped off a small indie company, and as far as I'm concerned, yes, Beauty Bakery is a little high on the dollar for what I normally spend, but when I've got the money for a higher end product, it's going to Beauty Bakery. That's the way I look at it. Huda Beauty has, even if somebody gave me Huda Beauty as a gift, I would take it back to the store and trade it in and spend the money on something that is Beauty Bakery. I love their line, I love their shades, I love their entire concept. I mean, this is somebody who was building something for an inclusive audience. And the inclusive consumer is a good place to look for, a customer base. I mean, Huda Beauty's got the gazillions. Beauty Bakery is a small company still. The fact that somebody would rip off a small indie company like that, it makes me too mad to even think about wanting to ever pick up Huda Beauty anything. Okay, let's cool down. I get really, really, really torqued on that one. Okay, number 5, a trend you can't get on board with. The way too many products to clean your face trend. I mean, okay, I understand there are some people who've gotten on board with the Korean double cleanse. Okay, fine, great. But I've heard people on YouTube and in person talk about the humongous number of products they use that they've got lined up. And they've got, God help me, a morning bathroom and an evening bathroom, so they can keep all the products separated, because you've got like 6, 7 steps in the morning and then a like number of completely different products in the evening. And yeah, no, I've got a basic cleanser that I use morning and evening. I've got a homemade baking soda and coconut oil scrub if I feel like I need to exfoliate. I've got my Pond's cold cream to take off all the makeup, and I use that regardless of what time of day it is. I've got a night cream, and I've got a day face oil that it's got SPF 30 in it, and it doubles as a primer. So I really don't have bazillion products. And with any luck, I'll never fall into it. A trend you didn't like at first, but now, love. That's a strong word. But I have become at least mildly addicted to taking selfies and putting them on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And not all of it has to do just with, promoting the YouTube channel. It's fun. Some of my friends and family get to see me and get to see what I'm doing now. And in some cases, it's a big improvement over what I used to be doing. For a while, I had a little issue with letting my depression get away from me, and I wasn't in therapy, and I was off my meds, and there was quite a bit of wrangling back and forth to get back on my meds and get myself straightened out. And I'm feeling enough better that this is the result. Yeah, there were times where my family and friends were very worried. Now they're not so much, and I like sending them pictures and getting to hear back from them about it. Highlighter, is it overdone or can it never be enough? Sweetheart, if you want to glow to space, go for it. Highlighter is fun. Makeup is fun. Highlighter is great fun. If you're going someplace that's super glam, or if you just like being super glam regardless of where you're going or the time of day, anything like that, if you want to glow, rock the hell out of the highlighter products. Have a party for yourself if you want to glow. This amount of highlighter that I'm wearing is probably something that's a little over the top for me going to the grocery store, but getting ready for a party in a minute. You know, the grocery store, it's like, you know, maybe one little swipe. An eyeshadow color you don't wear often or at all. I know there are a lot of people who absolutely love the pinks and purples together. I tend to stay away from most of the purples, especially the dusty purples. With my skin tone, it looks like a bruise, and it doesn't look like anything else. It's just a purple bruise. And I'm not thinking that a black eye is necessarily an attractive look, regardless of where you're going. Okay, number 9. Something people on YouTube and Instagram need to stop doing. Okay, this is not particularly about makeup, but it gets to be very old, in my opinion, if the drama channel people are going back and re-stirring situations that have calmed down and quieted. It's like, you know, there is plenty of other gossip out there, guys. Go get it. There's plenty of other situations going out there. Go look for them. Don't keep stirring up the same old stuff. We've heard it. We've done it. It was a dead issue. It's quiet. Can we just leave it there? It's old news. Believe me, if you see one more issue of the National Enquirer with Bat Boy in it, you'll understand old news. That story has been done to death. Last one. A product that doesn't get enough love. Okay, kind of like my old school thing of going back to like Pond's cold cream. There's a lot of really good products that we used forever before all the new and improved and newest and best and the shiny and the sparkly and everything came in. I mean, you know, what's wrong with a bar of basic Dove white moisturizing for your bath, instead of the newest glitter gel that leaves your body covered in glitter when you get out of the tub? There's nothing wrong with it. It's not soap. It's a moisturizing bar with a little cleanser in it. It's kind of like some of the less expensive face cleansers. It's just there to clean your body and moisturize. Older products like that are just fine, that work great, and, you know, have been kind of passed to the wayside because they're older. They're, you know, and with some of the younger people that are watching this, yeah, you're going to say, but my grandma used that. Well, yeah, she used it because it worked. Give it a try. You don't always have to have the newest thing on the shelf. Remember, sometimes the newest thing on the shelf is very expensive, but not necessarily better. It's just more expensive. And that's it for the list of questions. I want to thank you for being here. I've missed you all while I was sick. I missed talking to you through the comments. And I'm hoping, if this is your first time here, that you subscribe. And don't forget the little bell so that you get notices when I put up new content. And if you're a regular here, hi, welcome back. And I hope that you like what you see. If you have questions, put them in the comments. If you have suggestions, polite suggestions, put them in the comments. Talk to me. Let's start a conversation. I miss talking to you guys. I should have another video up sometime this week. Hopefully it'll be on time, like on Thursday when it's supposed to be. Wherever you are, I hope your either night or day is good. And you be good. Bye-bye.